Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another episode of PlayStation Plus incoming. This is the show where I tell you guys about the games that are coming for PlayStation Plus. And this is actually going to be one of the first shows where, not one of the first shows. I've had shows previously where I address both the stuff that's coming for Europe and North America. But today's show, I feel it's kind of special because finally, PlayStation seemed to have synced up together, both the North American store and the European store, and they released the announcement at the exact same time, even though there are a couple of people that seem to be more inside the news because they get to release some of these things ahead of time. I'm looking at you, PlayStation Access. But yeah, anyways, let's just get this started. I'm going to start with the titles that are going to be coming on the United States side of things, or North American, whatever. And to start on that side, we have Mercenary Kings for the PlayStation 4. And their description is, in this frantic 2D action game, you are a part of the Mercenary Kings, the most skilled team of warriors for hire on Earth. When your comrades have fallen and the fearsome forces of Claw have seized an island-wide top-secret laboratory base, you must do what it takes to stop them. But you're not going in unprepared, you're backed up. Your backup is made of crew rogue geniuses and experts on their field, able to craft and customize guns and blades or upgrading your body armor. You've never been this ready to join the fight. Now, I've seen a little bit of footage on this one because I was curious, because I believe this game was released on Steam previously, because a friend of mine brought it to my attention. I was like, yeah, it looks kind of interesting, but I never really took the dive. I'm definitely glad it's coming to PlayStation 4, because I'm, you guys know that I'm more of a console guy these days, but yeah, Mercenary Kings looks pretty decent, as far as I can tell. They even say this in the trailer of the game. It's like a mixture of Borderlands 2 and what was the other one? And Metal Slug. And it kind of looks like that is the direction that the game is going. It also seems that it's got cooperative multiplayer. I'm not sure about competitive. Again, I didn't really look too much up into the game, but it is definitely an interesting title. The next one coming your way, if you're in the North American side of things, is for the PlayStation 3, and that is Batman Arkham City. Now, from what I hear about the Batman Arkham series, a lot of people seem to hail Arkham City as the best one to date. So it's definitely good in this game has been on the European side of things in terms of PlayStation Plus. I know because I have it on my personal account. It seems like one of these solid Batman Arkham games, so you can't really go wrong there. Me personally, I have one issue with the Batman Arkham games, and that is the detective mode, because I feel that these games look beautiful, and I hate having to, at any point in time, use that blue, glowy, whatever, visor detective mode. And it seems that there's always advantages to using that thing, so you're kind of like incentivized to look at this game and make it look like crap for most of the time. And I realize I'm talking mostly from my experience with Arkham Asylum, but anyways, it is still a great Batman game, and you guys should definitely check it out. So make sure to download that if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber in April. Next up, also for the PlayStation 3, we have Stealth Inc., Clone in the Dark. The description is, Stealth Inc. is a fast-paced stealth platformer featuring brutal hazards, ruthless enemies, fiendish puzzles, and red pixels galore. Jump, sneak, and be chunked through 80 levels. Will you make it out alive? Armed with only your wits and a pair of top-of-the-range stealthing goggles, it is your job to sneak your way through the deadly facility that's determined to extinguish your fragile little life. With no weapons and no armor, being seen means instant death. Now, if I remember correctly, this game seems to be more kind of like, like the description said, more of a platformer. It seems like it's got a couple of interesting concepts. I haven't really played it yet, even though I believe that I also have this one available for the Vita, because it already was on the European side of things. Sorry, I know I'm bringing up Europe a whole lot, but anyways, it looks pretty decent, and I just wanted to put in a couple of trivia in regards to this title. I believe that this was a title that was once called Stealth Bastards, or something like that, wasn't it? I think that's pretty funny. Okay, the next title, also on the North American side of things, is for the PlayStation 3, and it is Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. And I don't really know what to say about this title. Their description is, Mickey Mouse returns to star in Castle Illusion. Fantastic reimagining of the Sega Genesis classic with all new HD graphics and gameplay. Castle of Illusion brings Mickey and his world to life in this magical Disney adventure. When the evil witch Mizrabel kidnaps Minnie, it's up to Mickey to brave the dangers of the Castle of Illusion to rescue Minnie. Gather your courage and traverse enchanted forests, take on hordes of rebellious toys, and navigate mazes of living books. Play as Mickey and save Minnie from Ms. Rebel evil clutches. And to be completely honest, if you guys take into consideration that I'm part of Polaris, the network, which is owned by Maker Studios, which has recently been purchased by Disney, I think I basically have to say you guys need to buy this game. You guys need to do whatever you can to support this title because Disney is amazing. Can I get my money now? No, in all honesty, I don't know a whole lot about the game, but you guys should be watching some gameplay in the background, so you guys should get an idea of what that is about. Next up, we have the Vita titles for the North American side of things, and those will be Velocity Ultra. I actually played this one on my Vita already. It is actually a pretty decent title. I like it. It's basically like one of those vertical scrolling ship games where you have to dodge fire, and it's got a couple of interesting mechanics to it. You can also teleport your ship. You have to do in order to navigate the map, you actually have to teleport your ship. You can boost the map to go faster. And it's an interesting title. It's an interesting little vertical shooter. I like it. The description is featuring a new anime-influenced art style, touchscreen to teleport, bombs on right stick, explosive visual effects, a platinum trophy, and PlayStation trophy leaderboards. Do people actually care about platinum trophies? I'm told yes. Me personally, I couldn't really care less. I wouldn't think that a platinum trophy is like a selling point for your game, but anyways, I could be wrong. Velocity Ultra improves on the 2012 Game of the Year and PSN Gamers' Choice Awards, release in every area, except music, because that rocked the first time around. Okay. Next up is a title that was also previously in Europe. Again, I keep mentioning Europe, and we'll be getting to Europe pretty soon. Don't worry about it. And that is Pixel Junk Monsters Ultimate HD for the PlayStation Vita. Tiki Man, the Forest Defender, is in trouble. Hordes of monsters are sweeping through the realm, hopping down to chow down on his offspring. And it's up to you to defend them by placing weapon towers at strategic points around the landscape. You can destroy the invaders and save the little ones. Collect treasure along the way to build up your arsenal and pay for new towers. Countless waves of monsters are out to get the babies, so you need to be prepared for battle. It is a tower defense title. And it seems to be a lot of fun. The people from Pixel Junk seem to have done some pretty decent PlayStation titles. So you guys should be getting a good idea of what that title is about from the footage in the background. And now I'm going to be switching gears over to the side of Europe. And the very first thing that we're going to be getting on Europe is going to be for the PlayStation 4 title. Once again, Mercenary Kings. It seems that the PlayStation 4 titles really are always in tandem, so whatever gets released on the US, at least I believe that has been the case, whatever gets released on the US side of things also gets released on the European side of things, so hopefully you guys already got the description of what this game is by watching the video from the start, and you guys should have a pretty good idea what Mercenary Kings is all about. Anyways, the next title is for the PlayStation 3, and leave it to the European side of things for us to get a soccer game, of course. Pro Evolution Soccer 2014. I've actually played a little bit of this on the PlayStation 3, and this title is also going to be for the PlayStation 3. I believe PES 2014 is only available. I don't mean like exclusive PlayStation 3, but I mean it's not available on the 4 just yet. And probably won't be. Not sure. Not 100% sure on that. But anyways, it's a pretty solid soccer game, I guess. I don't play a lot of soccer games, so I can't tell you guys exactly how solid it is. I had some fun playing it because I had a copy given to me by EcoPlay Portugal, which was very nice of them. And it's fun if you're into soccer games. It is also using Konami's celebrated Fox engine for stunning detail. But to be honest, it's not really that amazing and visually, so to speak. At least in my end of things, I didn't feel that way, but it looks good and it plays well, so it's really up to you. Next up is another PlayStation 3 title, and that is Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, and this is the platformer by Sucker Punch, I want to say. Their description is: the story goes that a time-traveling villain is scouring past to pinch the Cooper clan's biggest burgling? Wouldn't it be burglaring? I don't know. Burgling secrets. Can Sly thwart the cunning crook before his family's legacy is lost forever? Don't forget, this title supports cross-buy, cross-play, and cross-save, so you can access... Oh, this is actually not just for the PlayStation 3. It is for both the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita, which is interesting because I recently actually requested this title for the PlayStation Vita to take a look at it from PlayStation Portugal. So I actually have the cartridge for the Vita of this title, so I need to take a look at that as well. But I do believe it should be a fairly interesting platformer. So yeah, you got that coming. Next up will be PlayStation Vita titles, and we have something that I love. I love this title, and to be completely honest, I love a lot of the stuff that Devolver Digital is publishing. So this is from Denton, I believe it's called Denton Games, the guys were working on this title, and it is Hotline Miami. As a matter of fact, I have a first impressions on this title that you guys can check out if you're curious. But Hotline Miami is a lot of fun. It is really, really violent. It's got this retro style to it, but it is just plain fun. The good thing about this game is that it's very, very, how should I put this? It is very fast-paced. So, like, you get in, you start killing stuff. You can also take a little bit of a slower time if you want to. But it is top-down. You get in, you start killing, murdering stuff. And when you die, because you get killed in one hit, you can instantly restart, and it's very fast. So, like, you go in, you die, you try again, you try a different strategy, you die, try again. It's funny. I really, really like it, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I highly, highly recommend Hotline Miami. And then the next title and final title is going to be MotoGP 13, which is a motorcycle racing game. I have not seen a single thing about this title. Their description is, this adrenaline-fueled experience allows you to step into the shoes of a rider in career mode, challenging you to rise from your Moto3 wildcard entry to take on the very best in the MotoGP Championship, covering every racer of the season. That is enough to take on your friends in multiplayer. If that isn't enough, then take on your friends in multiplayer. Whether you go at it alone or with friends, I'm sure you'll love it. Are you now? I was just reading from their description. That was not me talking. But yeah, I haven't really played MotoGP 13. You guys should be watching some footage in the background. So yeah. This is going to be what is going to be releasing for the month of April for both Europe and North America. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. As per usual, leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next one.